And on the hill, Chris Sale. What should we keep an eye on here?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
All right, just about ready for baseball. Here's Shohei Ohtani.
Number 17, Shohei Ohtani.
And we are underway here in San Francisco. Check swing called strike. No balls, 2 strikes.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter into an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And up to the plate is Will Smith.
Ball 1.
Just getting started here in San Francisco. Swings and misses. And a count 1-2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Bounce it back with 2 strikes. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 1-2 here. Line to left. And that's just foul.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Here's Kyle Tucker. And a big swing and a miss, but he's saved. Foul ball, still 0-2. Smith leads off first with 1 away. Trying to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third. Nope, he held back.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Here goes the runner. So a walk puts runners at first and second. First and second, 1 out. Teoscar Hernandez. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Now this is through for a base hit. It's in and out of his glove. 1 runs in. Here's Tucker on his way to the plate. Relay throw. Tag. Not in time. He's safe. And they take a 2-run lead. 1 out. Runner at second. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Line drive, base hit. Hernandez coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
That one to first. Dive, and he's got it. There's 1. To first, and he throws it away. Over to first, safe. Here's Muncy to hit. Check swing called strike. It's 0-1. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. Lead runner around second, and now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And on the hill for the Dodgers, Shohei Ohtani. What do you have on him, Singy?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
And it remains 2-2. Next pitch is outside. And looks like he wants the signs again as he steps off the rubber. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Laser could be trouble. Ozzie flying around third. And they cut the lead to 2. Goes into second. That's an RBI double.
Back-to-back base hits. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good.
A free pass coming with nobody out and a runner at second. Looks like they're shooting for the double play. First and second, no outs. Michael Harris to second. The next to hit. Base hit into center field. He boots it. In comes the run for second.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
The 0-1.
Going to lay off that pitch down.
Runners on the corners, no outs. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
This situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. It's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in around it.
And now it's filled up. And they're all loaded up.
Now that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Jonah Heim, the next to hit, takes ball 1. The other way, base hit, 1 run in already. Another comes in to score.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And it bangs off the wall. 1 runs in. Tucker hustles to get it in. Runner holds at third, so just 1. Cross on the play. Here's Austin Riley calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. Freeland. There's 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. All loaded up. Ozzie always up to the plate. Golden opportunity right here. Fouls away the first offering. This one in the air center field. Brings it in. All 3 runners tagging up. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. Back here in San Francisco, we move ahead to the top of the second now. Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. This one in the air center field. Harris under it. Takes it in for the out. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Shohei Ohtani getting ready to hit. On the ground. And that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. going to get him. He's in there.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get.
Runner takes off for third. There's the ball. Throw to third. Save. One away with a runner at third. Here at the top of the second. Ripped to third and caught.
That takes away the opportunity to score the runner from third with a sac fly. We're talking about a different story if that line drive hits the ground. But he made a good play, and they can get out of this thing with one more out.
Tucker can't hold up, and that's a strike. That's a base hit. Run scores.
He was all over that one. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
And that'll do it. Bottom of the second. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Drake Baldwin. They turn things over to the southpaw, number 70.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
Ball.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Grounder off the pitcher. Safe at first, and now we'll check on the lefty. Hope he's all right. Here is Matt Olson. Swing and a ground ball. Goes hit. That was smoke through the infield. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. At the plate now, and that's strike one. He was looking to come up with the shutdown inning, and off to a shaky start.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Double steal. Pitch misses in. Throw to third. Too late. Save. Double steal. Two in scoring position. Nobody out. Bottom half of inning number 2. Base hit. One run is in. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
So now pitch hitter for Atlanta, Jorge Mateo. And this is a big at-bat in this ballgame. Pitch out, but no action. But he's back safely. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. They try another pitch out. 2-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this running down the lines. Just ensure safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
And that'll load the bases.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
Swung on, belted. Out of here. Grand slam. A shot to the opposite field. And they add to the lead. It's 10-4.
Wow, what a huge at bat with the bases loaded to be able to come through with a swing like that. You know, he was witching it. To stay fair,
a new arm into the game. The righty will climb.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Riley Takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Lifted to left center. Way back there, and that is gone. Austin Riley goes deep. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 12-4.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Here's in Miami, Lone Depot Park. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the New York Yankees. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And on the mound in this one, Max Fried. What should we keep an eye on here?
The opposing hitters are going to see a lot of cutters. This guy can throw it to the front side of the plate, the back side of the plate, so you're really not able to cheat to get the fat part of the bat on the baseball.
About to get started here. Willie Adames stands in. And we're off and rolling in Miami.
7 o'clock.
That's a ball. Fried, multi-time All-Star, 32 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2012. Strike 2. Whoa. Hit on the ground to short. Into the outfield. Base hit. And a good start to the inning.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Luis Ariz stands in. And the 1-0. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Steps off and bluffs the throw at second. Lone Depot Park just underway here. Foul ball there. Man at second. Nope, foul two. 2-2 on the way. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Right side. And foul ball. Two now. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Now it's Matt Chapman. Chapman in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Adames, the lead runner at second, arrives on at first with nobody out. It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1. Whoa. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Runner edges away at second. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Inside, ball 3. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Runners on the move, and they're all loaded up.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
On the ground to third, might be 2. To the plate for 1. Relay to first, double play. 5-2-3, and they cut down the run.
Well, a big turn of events in this inning. Very well done by the defense right there to get 2 and cut down the run at home plate.
So it's second and third occupied. They go for the intentional walk. Bases now loaded, and there's a force at every base. Ferrar Encarnacion, the next Giant to hit. Base hit, 1 run in already. Now the second run is in. It's a 2-run single, and they lead by 2. First and second, 2 outs. Harrison Bader digs in now. In the dirt. 2 on, 2 outs.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated. Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And now here's the starter for San Francisco, Robbie Ray. What do you have on him, Chris?
Boog, you don't always know what to expect with this guy on the mound. There are times he's really good, but that's not always the case. For me, I want to see how aggressive he's going to be out there. We'll see it right away if he's pitching with confidence. And if he is, he should be just fine.
Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees.
Bellinger.
And that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. And 1 pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double. It's Aaron Judge now.
Ball 1.
And Judge takes a strike, but he scrambles back. Struck him out swinging. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's 1 away. Grisham in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Runner breaks for third, and that's fouled off.
Ball. Outside.
Bellinger, the runner at second with 1 away. Runner goes again. Fights that one away. Still 1 and 2. In the air, right field. Pretty well struck. Carrying well. And that's a home run into the upper deck. He shoots one out to right. And it ties it up. It's 2-2.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt. Maybe a 2-ball, 5, 4, 3 double play. And the inning is over. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Now it's the Giants catcher, Patrick Bailey.
Now pitching for the Yankees.
Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Camilo Doval.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Caballero sends it to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Devers now. Devers, the baby-faced assassin.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Nope. That's inside.
Doval, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a cutter, and he works in a sinker. This one in the air, center field. Out number 2. Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. And the batter will be the shortstop, Willie Adames. Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. This one in the air, right field. And that's the third out. Back here in Miami, bottom of the inning, Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. So he blasts one out the other way, and they jump ahead in the second. It's 3-2.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate.
Well, it was exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Swing and a miss. 2-2. This one drilled. Right center field. That one heading for the fence. And gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they tack one on the board. It's 4-2.
Back-to-back jacks. And this club is fired up right now, Big. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Jose Caballero in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
That's the ball.
Yeah, that skips into dirt. Hard ground ball, base stop.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. There's the ball. Caballero leads off second with nobody out. And ball 4 to a board.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at-bat.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's got a chance. Can't reach it. This should score at least one. The relay throw. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. Not in time. He's safe. It's 6-2. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate.
It's a corner.
Line drive, base hit. Bellinger on his way home. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 7-2.
Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
There's a strike. Ripped on a line to center. Makes the grab. Tags the runner, and it's a double play. Here's Stanton now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. On the ground, and it goes just foul. 0-1 now. Swing and a miss. Stays alive. The 0-2. Out to short. Adames ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's 7-2. here at Lone Depot Park. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Arias.
Ball.
Short hop liner, handled it short. Over to Goldie.
He's out.
Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Now Matt Chapman at the plate. Out to short. In there safely. So a man at
Up next for the
first.
Giants.
And next will be the
Left
cleanup
fielder,
hitter,
Elliot
Elliot
Ramos.
Ramos. In the air, right field. And there's 2 down. So up next, Casey. Schmidt. He was walked intentionally his first time. And that misses off the outside edge.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Chapman off of first with 2 away. Good job to fight that one off. Hard liner. And base hit. To second. And he's out. That's the 3rd out. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and stepping in for the Yankees, Paul Goldschmidt. Nice grab. Throw to first, and they get the out. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat.
Nope. Ball 1.
On a line out towards center. And a couple of quick outs.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Line drive, base hit down the line. And that extends the inning.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Next offering is fouled back. And the 0-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Bang!
And it'll be 1st and 3rd now after that miscue. So digging in, Austin Wells. He walked and came around to score his first time up.
That's the ball. Ball. Huh.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. And it remains 2-2. 2 on, 2 outs. That misses the zone, and the count is filled up. On the ground, right side. Base hit, and a run in to score. The throw to third. He's in there. And here comes Bellinger. Out towards right center field. And that will end the inning. Back here in Miami, out of the 4th. Herrera Encarnacion now at the plate. That one fouled off.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
On the ground to Jazz. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth. So here's Bader now. He's 0 for 1. That's hard hit on the line. And there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Patrick Bailey, the next Giant to hit. Grounded out his first time.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Left field, and that is that. Back here at Lone Depot Park, ready to go, bottom 4. Aaron Judge stepping in down for the Yankees. Up the middle, and that chance handled. Arise on to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. On the ground, right side. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. 2 outs, base is empty. Next is the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. 1 for 2.
Stanton.
Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. Strike 1. Stanton, a former home run derby champ, over 1,000 runs batted in his career. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. That's to third. Chapman zips it to first, and that is that. Well, this game isn't very close, Siggy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff.
New pitcher for the Yankees, Tim Hill.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Right through there for a strike.
As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, I mean, absolutely levitate some people with your breath. Adames in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Liner, and that should be extra bases. He's in at second with a 1-out double. So man aboard, and up next for the Giants, Luis Arias. Right back to him on the mound. There's 1.
But we got the crab fries in Philadelphia, is that right?
Yep, and then
been a long time for me.
Fernando Cruz gets the ball now.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Man on second, 2 down. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Philadelphia, Citizens Bank Park, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. First pitch coming your way next. And towing the slab, Christopher Sanchez. What do you look for here?
Well, it's a three-pitch mix in the repertoire for this starter. He's going to have to command all three if he's going to have success on the hill today.
Okay, all set to go. Jarren Duran digs in now. The 0-1.
Whoa.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Whoa.
3-2 now. Stays alive. And a payoff pitch. Got him. One away. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. And he grounds one to the right side. Quick start here this evening. 2 out. Top of the first. And next for the Red Sox, Roman Anthony. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. 2 down, nobody on. Swings and misses. 0-2 now. Right through there. Got him. Out number 3. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. And towing the slab for the Boston Red Sox in this one, Garrett Crochet. And the left-hander to face the Phillies lineup. Tell me about him. Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies. Swinging a foul out of play. Here comes the 0-1. Way back there. It's got a chance. And it bangs off the top of the wall. And it's a double to start the bottom of the first.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall,
a free pass coming with nobody out and a runner at second. Looks like they're shooting for the double play. First and second, no outs. Bryce Harper. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Pitch out, but no action. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Out of here. A 3-run homer. The Phillies score first. It's 3-0.
Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
Oh, great grab on the dive. And they get the out. In steps Adolis Garcia, also known as El Bombi. And a foul ball. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Out to center. And there are 2 down. Here comes Real Muto. Foul ball there. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Back at Citizens Bank Park. So stepping in for Boston, Wilson Contreras. That's to third, and foul ball. Right back to him on the mound. In plenty of time to first, and quickly one away in the second. Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. Sanchez in his fourth year, 29 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. 2 outs, base is empty. Caleb Durbin getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one out in front that time. In the air, right field. Garcia settles underneath it. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the Phillies DH, Rafael Marchand.
Rafael Marchand.
Hit on the ground to short, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And now here is Otto Kemp. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Abreu settles under it. And there's one down. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Here's a high chopper. Aguitavivela whips it to first. Schwarber out of the play. So the Philly batting order turns over. Here's Trey Turner, double leading off the ball game, then came around to score the first run of the game.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Runner at second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. Out to short, Story. And that is that. Top half of the third inning. So stepping in for Boston, Ceddanne Rafaela. This one in the air, center field. Kemp takes it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down. Here is Isaiah Aguitavivela. And first offering is fouled off.
No.
Hard hit right side. On to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third. 2 down, base is empty. And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Carlos Narvaez. Fought off foul. Two down, nobody on. Swings and misses. Make it 4 strikes. Back here in Philadelphia. And now a pinch hitter coming on for the Phillies. Right. And stop. Danny Coulombe on the pitch here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And that's downstairs and outside. Out to short. Story sends it over to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning. So Harper stands in.
Ball.
Line drive to short and caught. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Alec Bohm. There's a swing and a drive. And that's a foul ball. 0-1 now. Just missed. Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first. And that's a nice play to end the inning. As we go to the top of the fourth. Now here's the Red Sox DH, Jarren Duran. And that one wrapped foul.
You know, these Red Sox definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. Here's Trevor Story now. He's 0 for 1.
That's the ball.
Missed with a changeup. And now 3-0. Line drive, base hit, right field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
1-1 now. Story on the move. Swing and a foul straight back. Here's a 1-2. Runner goes again. Got him swinging. Real throws, not in time. It's a stolen base. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. Grounded out back to the pitcher his first time. Swing and a miss. Nice change.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Late that time, and it's strike 2. Good eye right there. And Wilson down on strikes. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom 4, Adolis Garcia. Stands in for the Phillies, Garrett Whitlock. Gets the ball now. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
Well, these Phillies doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
The 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. That's got a chance. Up against the wall and brings it in. It'll bring up JT Realmuto. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth. Rafael Marchand will hit next. On the ground. And it goes just foul. 2 down, nobody on. And it's fouled away. The 0-2. Gets under it and pops it up. That is the inning. We go to the top of the fifth. So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu.
You know, these Red Sox just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Softly hit to third. Boom. Throws out to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. Caleb Durbin up next for the Red Sox.
No, that's a ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 1-2 here. Slow roller up the middle. Stop. To first. And the first two set down in the top of the fifth. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Aguitavivela.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
In the air, right field, Marsh on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Back at Citizens Bank Park, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Otto Kemp stands in for the Phillies. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. New pitcher on now, Giovanni Moreno.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
In the air to left center, Anthony on the move, and there's one down. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Now a step off the rubber to reset. Moran goes 6'1". He features a changeup, a four-seamer, a cutter, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. So back to the top of the order. Trey Turner now.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Ball 2.
That one ran inside, almost got him. So Turner reaches base, and this is a guy with good speed. Man at first. This is Bryson Stott. 0 for 1 so far. Turner runs. Swing and a slow roller. Story on the run. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. So stepping in for Boston, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Oh.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Ground ball, left side. Throws across the diamond, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Narvaez in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Swing and a ground ball. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. Back to the top of the order, and now the DH, Jarren Duran, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that misses, and that is ball 1. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. The throw to first. Well, we go bottom 6. And now for the Phillies, Bryce Harper. Lined into right. And there's one down. And here comes Alec Bohm. Has grounded out a couple of times. New pitcher for the Red Sox, Justin Slate. He's into the game with the bases empty. Up the middle, Connor Falefa throws to first in time. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Fly to left his first time.
Brandon Marsh.
He's got it, and that'll end the inning. We go to the top of the 7th. So stepping in for Boston, Trevor Story.
Ball, outside.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Cuts out and misses. That's a strikeout. Strikeout number 8. Roman Anthony up next for the Red Sox. And he hits a ground ball right side. Stott over to first in time. Only one out left for the Red Sox. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Contreras now. Hard liner. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Kind of a strange win, only 3 hits, so they definitely weren't firing on all cylinders there. Great pitching, really kept them in it and gave them a chance.
Welcome to Marlins Way, where we find Lone Depot Park. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. The Atlanta Braves taking on the New York Yankees. First pitch coming your way next. And on the hill in this one, Max Fried. What's the scouting report on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Yeah.
Next pitch misses way outside. And that's in there at the knees.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
And that one hammered. And it lands foul, so we reset and we'll do it again. On the ground. Nice grab. To first. Nicely done for the out. Jorge Mateo now.
Left fielder, Jorge Mateo.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. That's out number 2. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Eli White.
Oh, that's just out.
There's a swing and a drive. Carrying well. That one hops against the fence. And that's a double.
Everything came together for him. Loud contact leads to the
intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the first and Fernando Cruz comes on now. Runners on the move. Swing and a miss. No throw. Double steal. They're both safe. Man, is he fast.
It's so fun to watch.
In the dirt, but kept close. Runners stay where they are. That's ball 1. 2 on, 2 outs. And now we'll step off and check on third.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
That one missed. And they're all loaded up.
That's out.
Oh, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Jonah Heim in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Swing and a miss. And the count even 1-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there. Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. He'll touch them all. The Yankees score first, It's 1-zip.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here is Aaron Judge.
Well, in terms of hitting rocket home runs, Judge is near the top of that list. Only Giancarlo Stanton has hit more with greater.
Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add a run. It's 2-0.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. That one misses, and that's ball one. Sale, 36 years old, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. Stays alive. 1-2 now. Sale.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Pitch misses inside. Ball 3. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. This one in the air, center field. White takes it in for the out.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Ball, that's out.
Stanton off of first with 2 away. Smoked on the ground to second. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. Top of the second, so here's the Braves designated hitter, Kyle Farmer. In there at the knees for a strike. Yeah, that's fouled off. So now pinch hitter for Atlanta, Dominic Smith. And that one ripped to left, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Here's Mauricio Dubon.
Ball 1.
And that's off the plate. The inside edge. And the count is 2-0. That one missed. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen. Arms are free passes.
New pitcher for the Yankees, Tim Hill. Here's Matt Olson. Breaking ball misses down and away. First and second, no outs. Here at the top of the second.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Late that time, it's strike 2. Up the middle. Glove flip for 1. A sensational double play. Well, here comes Ozzy Albies to the dish. He's 0 for 1.
Off the plate, ball 1. Inside.
Right back to him on the mound. Throws the first, and that is the third out of the inning. Back here at Lone Depot Park, we head to the bottom of the second. Ryan McMahon stepping in now for the Yankees. And first offering is fouled off. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
So up next, Jose Caballero. And the 0-2. In the air on the infield. Sale in position. And there's 2 away.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the inning is over. Back here in Miami. Now in for the Braves. Jorge Mateo.
You know, these Braves doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've worked 3 walks already.
Oh, he can't squeeze it. Now he turns and heads for second. To second,
safe.
But he beats the throw. Safe.
Up next for Atlanta, center fielder
Runner in scoring
Eli
position.
White.
No outs. Eli White getting ready to hit. Doubled his first time up.
0-1.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit. And hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Next offering misses. 3 balls, no strikes. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. That's ball 4. Throw, safe.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
And here comes Ronald out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Camilo Doval.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Here's the 0-1. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Back safely. Ball to strike. The pitch. Tap foul at the plate. 1-2 now on Acuna. Hit slowly on the ground. He is safe.
He's safe. Safe.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't get. I think he made his pitch on the mound. 2-strike count, made him chase way outside the zone.
Double steal. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Too late. He's safe. It's a double steal. Strike 2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at-bat through the count.
The 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. Swings and misses. Struck him out. And that is a big first out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Jonah Heim next up for the Braves. Golden opportunity right here. Swing and a ground ball. The tag, and he's out. But one run scores, and we have a tie ball game. Dom Smith stands in. 1 for 1. He singled to left his first time through. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
What a stop. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Cody Bellinger. Swinging a foul straight back. Now the 0-1.
Ball one.
That's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Gets him to chase after that one.
No, inside.
Bellinger goes. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. That one misses.
Ball 3. First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Runner on the go again.
That pitch is in. Ball 4.
Didn't miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Now here's Trent Grisham. He was a strikeout victim his first time. In the air, right field. Acuna under it. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Late with the swing there.
Ball.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. That K is his 3rd of the game. Back here at Lone Depot Park. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Mauricio Dubon. Down the right field line and a base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Throws off target as he slides in with a double. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. A free pass coming with nobody out, and the runner at second. Looks like they're shooting for the double play. First and second, no outs. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. And that one fouled off. Runner edges away at second. And fouled off. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is a big first out. So now pinch hitter for Atlanta. Mike Yastrzemski. Big spot for him here. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner around third. Fires it to the plate. Safe. In comes the run from second. It's 3-2.
He was all over that one. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball.
In the air, right field. Judge under it. He's there. He's got it. Both runners tagging. Here's Acuna now. Bit of strategy here. They issue the intentional walk, and that'll set up a force play at any base. All loaded up. So here's Riley now. A strikeout and a walk.
Ball.
Traffic on the bases with one already in. Top half of inning number 4. That's off the inside corner. And the count now 2-0. This one in the air right field. Base hit. 1 run is in. Now the second run is in. And they take a 3-run lead. And they'll make it to second base with 2 gone. So shootout. And now the switch hitting catcher, Jonah Heim. This one in the air center field. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in. Back here in Miami, bottom of the inning, Paul Goldschmidt stepping in now for the Yankees. Foul ball there. Goldie, a former MVP, more than 2,000 hits in his career, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2009.
Ball 1.
Got him! Ricky Holiday with the call.
Up next for the Yankees.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. will hit next. He's 0 for 1.
Ball, that's out. Ball, that's out.
And now 2-2. Got him. 2 out.
Up next for the Yankees.
2 down, base is empty. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the 4th. Ready now for the 5th inning. So here's the Braves designated hitter, Dominic Smith. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Tosses to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Now in for the Braves, Mauricio Dubon. That one back up the middle and it gets through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
2 down. So back to the top of the order. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. In the air to left center. Bellinger under this one. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jose Caballero. The Yankees looking to rally.
You know, these Yankees, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Next pitch misses. Ball 3. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. And up next for New York, Austin Wells. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Runner goes again. Pitch misses
Inside, ball
in.
one. No! He
Bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base. Fights it off. He'll see another. Caballero at third with nobody out. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Now a pop-up on the infield. And there's one down. Big spot, and Cody Bellinger stepping to the dish. Already homer here in this one. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Can't get there, and that should bring in the run. Runner from third in to score, and they cut the lead to 2. The relay safe, and that's his third hit.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. Really important at bat coming up now.
Laser to the gap should score the run. Bellinger is in to score, and now they trail by 1. And the tying runs at second base with a double. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead.
That's ball 2.
Swing and a foul out of play. Runner at second here, one gone. On the ground to the left. Throws to first in time. Got him. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Check swing, but he went too far. 0-1.
Ball.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and it clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
So the tying run at second. That one inside. Full count now. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. That one carrying. Out of here. Giancarlo Stanton goes deep. And they've rallied from 3 back. It's 6-5.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball 1.
On the ground to third. Riley fires to first, and they get Goldschmidt for the top 6. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Mike Yastrzemski. And a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Waste no time there. I know that was a ground ball. But it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
That clips the corner. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's got a chance. But it bounces off his glove. And that'll pick off the base of the wall. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. An off throw to second, and he's got no chance. He's out. Here's Acuna.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now.
Intentional pass coming. Bases now loaded, though it does set up a force at every base. So bases loaded with one away. Jonah Heim next up for the Braves. Fouls away the first offering.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Here's the 0-2. Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Just misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Payoff pitch. This one in the air, center field. Brings it in. Runners tag up from second and third. In to score from third.
Productive at bat for sure. There, nice sac fly, ties up the ball game, and now they got to look for a way to go ahead.
That catches the corner. On the ground, right side. And he's out on the top. They limit the damage here. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Bottom of the 6th. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Ripped into left center for a base hit. The leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Pretty much a model swing on that. One as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Second for the stolen base.
Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
And that one fouled off.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Swung on, belted. Gone way up into the upper deck. He nails one out to right. And that's how they take the lead. It's 8-6.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Now a step off the rubber to reset. New pitcher for the Braves. Roberts.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Caballero now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Suarez, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a sinker, and occasionally uses a cutter. Up the middle. Oh, nice play. Throws from the seat of his pants, but it's not in time. Base hit. So a man at first. And now the catcher comes up to him. Austin Wells. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Runner takes off. Pitch misses inside. For a second. Save. Just missed. And there's a ball. Runner at second, nobody out. Now before the pitch, he looks at bat. Safe at second, and he gets back in. Swings through that one for strike two.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
Runner goes again. And that one is lifted in the air. One down. And here comes Bellinger. He's already homered in this game.
Left fielder, Joey Bellinger.
Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Ball outside. Throw to third. And that's a base hit. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead. Judge comes up empty there. Man at first, one away. Runner takes off. Lifted in the air, right center field. Acuna coming on. 2 down. Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to commit.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in Miami, now in for the Braves, Mauricio Dubon. That misses. Ball one.
You know, these Braves, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Just look at how the ball's coming off their bats, and tell me it's fun playing defense at this level. They've got 7 hits at 90+ miles per hour exit velocity, so you got to look alive out there.
Here is Matt Olson. Hard ground ball, base knock. So that will bring up the top of the order with 1 away. Ozzie Albies now at the plate. 0 for 4. 2 ground outs, a fly out, and a strikeout. Bednar, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, and occasionally works in a splitter. Yankees up by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7. Misses off the inside. 3 balls and a strike. In time.
Yep,
He's safe.
All over that one right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. That one in the dirt and gets away. The throw into second, but he's safe. Tying run at the plate. Outside low. Ball 2.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Fought off foul. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. And that'll load the bases.
Good patience to take that walk and keep the line moving. And it sets up a critical at-bat coming up with the bases loaded here.
Chop to first. There's one. Over to first.
No, he's in there.
So it's their last chance in this one. And now the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. That one found hard the other way. 2 on, 2 outs. Grounds 1 to short. Caballero. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Yankees slip their way to a win in this one.
Looks like both teams come ready to swing it in this one, and they found a lot of success. A couple of touchdowns up on the board today. Pretty amazing. And it turned out to be a close one, considering all the runs put up. Really wild.
And 9-7 is the final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.